I was completely suicidal, didn't want to live anymore. Wanted the world to swallow me up, and nothing seemed better to me than death, which is completely insane.
Deje ese personaje atrás. No tenga miedo y reinvéntese.
Who am I trying to be? Not myself. Anyone but myself. I was completely suicidal, didn't want to live anymore. I thought that I was completely alone. I also realized how lucky I was and what a wonderful family, wonderful friends I had, but that didn't matter. I wanted the world to swallow me up, and nothing seemed better to me than death, which is completely insane. Living in a fantasy to bury the reality, making myself the mystery, a strong facade disguising the misery. Empty but beyond the point of emptiness, full to the brim of fake confidence, a guard that will never be broken because I broke a long time ago. I'm hurting but don't tell anyone, no one needs to know. Don't show or you've failed, always okay, always fine, always on show. The show must go on, it will never stop. The show must not go on, but I know it will. I give up giving up, I am lost. I don't need to be saved, I need to be found. But the most important journey I think all of us will go through is the journey in ourselves, to find our truth, to find who we are and what makes us happy. And in our culture, we are told that if we're beautiful, if we're skinny, if we're successful, famous, if we fit in, if everyone loves us, that we'll be happy. But that's not entirely true. The external life, I couldn't be luckier or more blessed, but the internal battles that were going on were just, I also felt like I never deserved any of it, that I was living someone else's dream. This point is just about like being able to have a mirror up at yourself and really look inside for what you need. And what happened was I eventually said no, and I eventually took a break. But at that time, I really wanted someone to stop me. I wanted someone to go, you need to take a break, you need to look after yourself. And no one did, because I was the one who had it all. Like I had what everyone wanted. I had no concept of saying no to anyone, ever. All those problems I had, I feel like I masked with medicine instead of taking the time to really solve them. It wasn't nice. You constantly are told that you're not pretty enough and not tall enough and not skinny enough and people are better. And when you're young, you think that means I'm not good enough as a person. I had a lot of people around me who were just after what I gave them, not like, after like looking after you and stuff. So it's about finding people who care about you and support. But yeah, so I said no, I started writing. Writing was something that really saved my life. Again, so that poem probably came out then. It was like I would write and I would read what I'd written and it was like someone else was talking to me. I was like, what, is that how I feel? I found yoga, which was a huge thing for me. I didn't cry a lot. I thought emotion as a kid was a weakness. I thought that if you are emotional that that's like just a silly thing to feel. I've always wanted to, when I was a kid, I always wanted to change the world because all kids think they're going to be superheroes. And again, I've now become and been able to be a support for other people as well. So in turn, that kind of goes around. So I want to help, basically. I don't know how, if anyone has any suggestions. And, my message has always been to accept yourself, no matter what, to love yourself, to embrace your flaws. I think flaws are the things that make us special. The cracks within us are the beautiful parts that need to have light shed on them, otherwise they're just left. I just have a little quote to say, which I made up, which is, Be comfortable in your own shoes, which apparently I'm not, which is really bad. Be comfortable in your own shoes because you're going to be in them for a while. So that's my last message to everyone.
Reinvéntese con otras categorías, con otros gustos, con otros deseos, con otras formas de amar.